afternoon. We are Team Nature, and today we're going to present to you the topic petroleum waste in the northeast of Mexico and its impact in biodiversity. First, I want to explain to you some background information. The Gulf of Mexico, known for its biodiversity and economic significance, faces an imminent threat as a substantial oil spill unfolds in 2023, primarily attributed to Petróleos Mexicanos Pemex. This research aims to inspect the impact of petroleum waste on the northeast region of Mexico, specifically in the Gulf, examining its repercussions on biodiversity and ecosystems. With a history of 176 spills and leaks from 2018 to 2021, the region, particularly Tabasco and Veracruz, has experienced detrimental environmental consequences, drawing parallels with past incidents like the Deepwater Horizon spill. This study seeks to understand how current petroleum waste affects the Gulf's delicate balance, emphasizing the need for urgent integrated management plans to protect biodiversity and avert far-reaching economic and social repercussions.
Experts, organizations, and environmental secretariats agree that the oil spill in the Gulf of Mexico starting in July 2023 will have irreversible consequences for the environment. They predict that the oil spill will have a greater ecological impact on the seabed, causing damage to the ecosystem and species from there. From 2018 to 2021, the company Pemex recorded a total of 176 spills and leaks of different scales. Substances such as oil and gasoline have been spilled in water bodies, especially in the sea, because there is where the platforms are. And this action had been confirmed by some former workers that they saw how they threw cement and oil into the sea, mostly at night and early morning. Now, if we consider that the Gulf is home to a high diversity of habitats and marine organisms that actually support high-value activities for the society, such as fishing, aquaculture, and tourism, how will this be affected due to spill from oil platforms? That is why the problem posed is how does the petroleum waste thrown in the waters of the Gulf of Mexico affect the biodiversity of the area? Thanks.
Among the most significant effects are increased harmful algal blooms, anoxic incidents, recent oil spills, shipwreck on coral reefs, and coastal and marine pollution with associated pollution threats to coastal and marine biodiversity. Given the situation, new integrated management plans are needed to organize human activities in the Gulf of Mexico to avoid economic and social consequences.
Our solution is establish preventive maintenance program for petroleum platforms which comply with the protocols established at the international level. Likewise, polish directors the responsibility of the employees and managers to avoid spills into the ocean. And it is also important to establish an economic recovery fund so that when these spills occur, because fishing and tourism activities are affected with these laws, it does not affect the economic of those who depend on these activities. And we think that will help because the companies will be forced to do adequate maintenance and prevent leaks into the ocean.
Humanity development has led to outlating Earth's natural resources. Despite scientists and environmentalists recognize human include damage for decades, true concerns emerged only recently with the rise of sustainable living. This lifestyle aims to reduce resources use essential for the planet's health and the future generation. It requires conscious choice to minimize environmental impact, conserve resources, and balance human needs with ecosystems, adopting sustainable practice across various aspects of the life promotes a fairer and more prospective world. Living sustainable is a responsibility offering hope for a healthier planet and better quality of life. Actions live reducing, reusing, recycling, conserving energy and water, adopting a sustainable diet, using public transportation, and promoting environmental education contribute significantly. Today, petroleum and hydrocarbons, especially in the Gulf of Mexico, threaten Mexico's rich biodiversity. To address this, advocating for government regulation of petroleum companies, enforcement, and penalties for violations are crucial. It's time for collective responsibility to care for the planet and shift towards sustainable living, prioritizing health over commodities. Starting small, gradual change can lead us to a fully sustainable lifestyle.